Did we have Quatya Cup? Quatya Cup. Achak Naniksu, I always forget your auntie.
My name again. Uwumis. Sich Uwumis. Yeah.
There we go.
Come on in.
Perfect. Got a new one for you, or I guess I should say a refurbished one.
What?
Sure.
Let there be light.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Is that you, Karen?
Did you do check-in already?
No, you can check in. Start off or check in. Sorry, I was yelling at my dog.
See, Andy.
Let's go, Andy.
What's the difference between Setyaksh and Uklasish?
My name is, and I'm saying it's me.
Oh,
It's me, Andy.
Sityaksish.
My name is Andy.
Setyakshish Nuchiaksa.
Ako Nuchiaksa. Uklasish Tikab Utlaksa. Or Sityaksish Tikab Utlaksa.
Siaksish, Haikoyatuksish.
Sityaksish. I think that is Bettina, hey?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Anakima? Anakima? Right? Am I saying it right?
Nakima?
Inakima?
Yeah. Huh?
Oh my gosh.
My turn to be rude. I'm chewing on an orange.
Is there anybody willing to share a prayer today?
I have one I want to practice.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'll try my best.
That's all we ask, for your best.
Jo naata chani. This must be from when I was at NTC, NIC. Usish. Shouldn't it be Uklasish Kani? It's Asis. Ushyatse. Akek. Asi. Oh. Hotikshe.
There any water taxis on the way to from houses?
Sorry. Ek Mutnish. Omuk. Omuk Shik. Suk. Wiki Wiak Shit Wiki to Hook Wiki Waak Oshak Ishum Yik Akgun. Ooh, getting to the bottom. Wikme Ish Ushya At Wiki to Hook Tik Shit Wik Shin Akl Itk In Wik Suk Zawak Dink Jink, not Zink. Aya Jinknish Ahoset A Athen Hotware Chuway. It was something I worked on in class. It says, okay, listen a while. I am Connie. I should have put down how I said it before class. I see you seem troubled. Always keep learning. We are ancient and continuing. Do not give up. Do not give up or get stubborn. Do not be afraid. Do not be shy. It is useful when we gather together. It's no fun to be in such deep grief, or it is, you could say, it is hard to have this great pain inside. I feel so sad. Do not be afraid to speak. You will be all right because you are not walking alone. There's lots of us, a houses. And now we are finished. Okay, friend. Cho Wanashati.
Oh, click go.
Amir not there.
Click go, Karen.
Hi, Terry, I'm here.
Let go.
I'm just gonna be listening in. I'm working on stuff tonight.
Okay.
Thanks.
Chunta.
Who closest, Elizabeth? We just got home too.
Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. Let go.
Who closest, Chumta?
This morning, I really beat my brains trying to figure out the word patience. I couldn't come up with one. But I think there's words that you can use that sort of references the word patience.
Okay, that'll be my homework.
We caught two couple.
Yeah, well, to slow, eh? Well,
Yeah.
taking your time.
Yeah.
And I just want to share a story about Chester's late sister, Rosie. She was talking about people that are work, that people assume that they're working slow, but she was saying that they're chamaks with the work that they do, chamaks. He said they're careful. And they might appear to be slow, but they're doing it right, was what she was saying to me. Chamak. You can tell people to slow down. Too schädlich. to shake. No, I couldn't really come up with a separate word for the word patience. I was really twisting and turning in my brain trying to come up with a word, but I couldn't. Is when you're moving forward with caution.
Akpik. What does it mean again? Sorry.
You're moving forward with caution.
Okay. Moving forward with caution.
Right, Chester?
Yeah, right.
What is tapat akt?
When you're thinking.
Oh, okay.
Is when you're thinking. Is when you have thoughts in your head, in your brain. Tapachi, I'm telling you to think. Tapachi. Tapatak is when you have thoughts.
Tapachi.
Tapachi, yeah, I'm telling you to think.
And tapata is when you're thinking. Tapachi.
Andy, am I saying this one right? Quickle cake tapati?
Huh?
Quickle cake tapati? Am I saying that right? That's off Auntie Katie and Uncle Stan Mitt's CD. Quickle cake tapati?
Huh?
Quickle cake tapati?
Quickle cake? Quickle cake? Is that what you're saying? What is it that you're thinking about? Quickle cake tapati. Quickle cake. What is it that you're thinking about?
Quickle cake tapati? Oh, okay.
Quickle cake tapati. What is your thoughts? I guess is the short version. What are your thoughts?
Cookie tapati.
Boy, that orange was delicious.
I'm having clam patties for supper.
Oh, mackerel. Ruined my orange now. Okay.
Close maki.
Maki.
I'll join back in a little bit here.
Okay.
Any update on Daniel today?
No, I haven't heard any more today. Just that his brother went over to be with him, and he's still, what do we say? Way act
Yeah,
very down right now.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. It's lots he's going through, eh?
yeah.
Hiya, hiya.
When he messaged me just before class ended, he just said he had a lot to think about. Yeah.
Oh, hiya, klipimatik. Hiya, it's like when you have fear.
Ayak,
Hiya, klipimatik.
ayak, klapi.
Hiya, klipimatik. He must be worried.
Yeah. He is now. He just kept saying it's more serious than I thought.
Oh,
I think just getting his hopes brought down, I guess.
yeah.
He was trying to be uplifting when I seen him on the weekend, but he's been very sad since yesterday.
Qua isha di qua suits mach. Ushu isha we axtuk.
What's the high P Maxik?
Hiya, klipi. He's got a little bit of fear in him
Here?
about his situation.
Ayak Shapi Pimatik. Is that what you said? Ayak.
Hiya, klimat. Hiya, klipi. How did I say it? Hiya, klipimatik.
Pimatik. Ayak Shapi Pimatik.
Hiya, klipimatik.
High P
Hiya,
Maxik?
Pimatik.
hiya, klimat. Hiya, klipimatik.
Maxik? 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 High P Lamat. Maxik? Maxik.
Mm.
Yesterday we touched on curtains, window curtains, when they're all closed, like mochriums. Mochrium is when your curtains are closed. Mochrium.
Yum.
Mochrium. Mochrium.
Curtains are closed.
Are you saying an M on the end of that or a P? Mumuchkium or yup?
Mochrium.
Yum.
About you. You were right.
So how do you tell someone to close the curtain?
I was saying it to myself yesterday.
I forget Arlene. I asked Arlene before because I wanted to tell the kids that, when when we tell them to stay indoors when someone passed away, I asked her, how do I tell them close your curtains?
Chester, what's the word? Mochrium, yeah. Mochrium. Mochrium. Mochrium patli. You're telling him to mochrium. Mochrium patli. Yeah, close the curtains.
Mukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmukmuk. What about stay in?
Uinapishi. Or it's the same, like telling him to sit still. Uinapashatlam machil. Sit still while inside. Uinapishi. Uinapishi. Machil. Machil sinhae. Machil sinhae. Try and stay in is what I'm saying. Machil. Machil. Machil sinhae. Machil sinhae. Machil sinhae.
That one means try stay in.
Yeah.
And Weena Pishley is stay still.
I don't know. Chester, what's the teaching for that? When you tell people to stay in. He must be munching on food again, that guy. Huh?
Pete.
Bit.
Yeah, I'm going to wolf my seagull down my pork chop.
What he eat?
Shucks.
For the children, is it not because they can see what we can't see?
Is that a question or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always used to hear them words say "unakoh, unakoh." I don't know how you put it into a sentence that you're seeing something. Unakoh, unakoh,
Una
unakoh,
matak adnes.
unakoh that nice or. I see that's what happened to my mom when she got real sick. She started seeing little children running around in the hospital when she got real sick. Little kids running around, and somebody was saying that those are children that are stuck. Their spirits are stuck in the hospital. This explanation that was given to me.
I remember them saying una consequent.
Huh?
Una consequent. That something might take you if your windows are open.
Cool.
They were warning us that we shouldn't be looking out the window.
Somebody's got double feedback.
Katrina.
Wasi Kimaki.
Sequent.
Sequent.
Yeah, it might take you with them.
They used to call that he needs so much. He needs so much too.
He needs too much so.
Just wait. He needs so much. Gee, there's a saying that I used to hear them say. He needs some. It's when they come back, when they're already in the spirit world, they might come back and take you along with them.
Oh,
He needs so much. He needs so much. He needs a pork chop, man. I need the pork chop, man. He needs some.
he needs to.
He needs so much. He needs so much.
Okay.
Is it Tsepumit? Is that death partner or is that widow? I can't remember now. Tsepumit. There's a death partner.
Oh. Yeah, there's the teachings that they try and use, like for when somebody passes away, like they were very strict before.
Mhm.
And now I'm reading posts that where there's people cruising around, even though the roads are closed.
Like you could say wiki nachwas, don't look outside.
Oh,
Nachwas?
Yeah.
Nachwas.
I guess you could say yaktwas too, eh?
Wiki what?
Nachwas.
Yeah, nachwas. And then I think you could also say yaktwas.
Yakswas.
Yeah.
Yakwas.
Yeah.
Yakwas is when you make yourself appear.
Yeah.
Yakshit. Yakshit is when you make come out, make an appearance.
Here,
Uh,
Catherine.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Catherine.
So is Wiki Yakwas the same? Don't look outside?
Yakwas.
How do you say when a person's like the saying goes, I'm dying of a broken heart?
Well, when something is broken, it's kwayu. Kwayu is broken. Kwayu, it's maksti. Your whole spirit is down and out, broken. Kwayu, it's teachma. So a broken heart.
So how would I say it is? I feel like this since my son passed away.
Okay, it's kwayu, it's teachma. Okay, it's kwayu, it's teachma. My heart's okay, it's kwayu, it's teachma. Teachma is you're identifying yourself, your heart. Okay, it's kwayu, teachma. My heart has been broken for a long time.
Okie doke.
Let's play teach marks. Didn't Chester use a different word for heartbroken? Yeah.
He's pork chopping away. He's probably listening though.
Oh.
Chester,
You're right, right?
Oh.
is there another way of saying it?
Yeah.
Wick.
He's saying you're right.
What's book Josh?
Tu masas zitwa kwi wakai tsitu masni.
Tsitu masni.
Tsitu masni ihtu i.
Tsitu masni.
Is that to dive and or tsitu
masni. It sounds like it's I don't know, it sounds like activity in the ocean or something. Tsitu masni. I've never heard that word. Tsitu masni.
Somebody's got that name.
Is it like when they're twisting and turning? No?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Tsitu masni.
Robert Atleo has that name. His late grandpa Eugene Atleo had it as well. Situ Mushni.
Did you never asked him what it meant though, eh? Did you?
I'd have to, I could ask them and look it up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would be really helpful. Tsitu masni.
Yeah, it's something that the whales do in the ocean.
Yeah.
And then another one is quinuchisht.
Quinuchisht?
Yeah. Something else that whales do.
Quinuchisht.
Quinuchisht. What does that mean, Chester? Quinuchisht.
Sounds like a couple winks.
Huh? Flapping
No,
your flippers?
I was saying sounds like a couple winks. I was saying. No, I don't know what it means, right? First time I heard that word.
Maybe that's when they're flapping their arms around. Like a quinny. Just guessing now.
Flop. Let's see.
Rolling on their side.
Rolling on their side.
Oh.
Just.
Because their fin goes way up
when they're rolling.
Mm.
Huh. That's it.
I can't remember what it means when you just see it scale. When it's going down and its scale comes up.
Maybe that's it too much.
What did you call it? Too much?
It too much.
Too much. Huh. Be interesting to know.
Yeah, he says, let's see. Na igwe shas u wak tube u tahtek as his eight or his eight ush as chi ush as tsitu masni ush as quinuchisht qua at it as tube.
Huh. That's interesting.
Umatsakwitish Nasamis Smith.
Oh, okay.
Then Umatsakwit Chapu Canoe Party Chapu. Is that right? Uutahmin. Chichmu. That's the death partner. Chichmu.
Chichmoot?
Chichmu.
Chichmu.
Yeah. Chichmu. I guess it's a hard. I'll write it in Chichmu. Chichmu.
Chichmu.
Yep, death partner.
What's a death partner?
Chichmu.
Yeah.
Chichmu. You said in the house at the dictionary?
Well, why Shas Tupac?
Oh, okay.
With
Chichmu.
like I think we could say Wikmasap Sutish Chichmakshik. I don't want you to become a death partner. Does it sound right?
Yeah.
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 Like when she's telling people like they need to let go of their grieving.
Chichmakshik.
You know, when it's that time to let go of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Chichmakshik.
Yeah. Huh.
Makshik?
Yeah, Chichmakshik. I'll type how I think it's spelled, but I could be wrong.
Chichmakshik?
Yeah.
You say that's
Pasi?
you'll want them to become a death partner?
Well, I think Chichmakshik is when someone becomes the death partner, like they die as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're is that like they're so brokenhearted over the loss that they go to?
Yeah, like the teachings that I've heard is if you try to say it in John, Takakuk Aiho Yak Eat Hachachik Hu Achachik Matak As or Hu Achachik Matak Chichmakshik Suwa. I'm not saying it right, but something like that. Like they might come back and
Yeah.
take you with them.
A Chichikli said like a completion of life.
Tupac said it before. Hachachik is like when they reach the end of their life journey. And she said, I think she said to me, it's kind of like a nice way to put it instead of, it's like a little bit gentler instead of saying
Yeah.
like, oh, they died. Like,
Yeah,
they
well,
reached
I
the
mean,
end.
it must be derived from the word hasik, eh?
I think so, yeah.
I'm just guessing.
Sounds like
Hasik.
Oh.
Hachachik.
uh-huh.
Are you saying Chuchmakshik?
Yeah.
That's that's when they have to get rid of all the belongs that belong to them.
Okay.
Chuchmakshik?
Um,
It's when you burn the belongings.
that's right.
Okay.
Was in Excel?
Chuchmakshik.
Chuch?
Is that right, Jess?
Yeah.
Chuchmakshik?
Uh, that's when they have to get rid of the belongs that passed away.
Chuchmakshik.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a difference between if it like Chichmuk or Chichmu is the death partner. And then I don't know if there's a difference between it being a you, like Chuch. You said Chuch, right? Chuchmakshik or Chichmakshik. Is there a meaning and difference or is it the same?
Same.
Okay.
That must be part Ishkut.
The Chichmakshik?
That's what the house it says, Chuchmakshik.
Chichmakshik. Okay.
Yeah.
What was that word you said, Andy, after that? Starts with hus.
Hasik.
Before that one.
Hasik is when you complete something like a
Oh, you were asking about the word for a completion of life? Is that
Yeah.
a word?
Josh had it in one of his sentences there.
Chichmu? That one?
No,
I
no.
didn't hear what you said, sorry.
Ah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Hachachik.
Was it?
Ah, dude.
Dude.
When you reach the reach,
When you've had a long life, isn't it, Chester?
Yeah, like 100 years. Tupac says
Yeah.
people live for 100 or longer. Tuk.
Okay.
Well, apparently we can say Wikmasapnish Chich Mukshik Kuk. We don't want you to become a death partner. But you are right. Kichwaitsk Uwamith Inumata Quit Umta. She says, what does she say? Mu Akwayap Muchichtup Chichmuk. You burn the clothing of the one who's passed.
Akwayap.
Yeah, mu akwayap muchichtup chichmakshik.
Chichmakshik.
Yep. Like some of the languages, Wickham Nachkum Klink, don't look back.
Yeah.
And then a person probably could say like Wickham Chichmakshik, or something like that. What do you guys think? Don't like if you were saying to the person that passed away, Kuiyuyin Mutsap, and you want to say to them, don't take a death partner. Wik Nachkum Klink Wik Chich or Chichmakshik.
Chichmakshik.
That means like saving it, eh?
Huh?
Saving the belongs. We come to Chumakshik.
Don't burn the belongings.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Interesting.
What was it, Lakshit?
Excuse me.
I missed it too.
Josh,
Uh-huh.
didn't they say anything about, when they save something of the Chachtrumit, you have to put it away for a year before you can use it or prop it in your house? You can't just use it right away.
Yeah, Umatsukwitish Pumta Quisumyan oh, it's not coming to me. Oh, Chichihlichik Imti Chichihlichik Nook Who Yasmin Hook Ma'ayasi Yak Eat Power Shikluk Yakyu or Ukyu maybe. Like when the family loses someone, then they put away the names, they put away songs, put away dances, that kind of thing.
What about items that can't be burned and you keep them? Is there a word for that? Because there used to be things at the cemetery like those old sewing machines and old washing machines on people's graves.
Chester.
Hey.
The stuff they left on graves, in them little sheds they had. What's there a name for the stuff that got left on the graves?
That's the same thing with Chuchumakskwi.
Okay.
Chichmakshik.
Yeah.
We.
Oh.
So we could describe it as things left behind.
Yeah.
On the graves.
Yep. I used to hear when the secondhand stores come around. Aside from it. It's just
Was there a name for grave robbers then? No.
Yeah, they've done that at home too, eh? Masks.
Was Kuwith? Yeah, Kuwith steel.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
Cool, cool,
Uh,
cool, cool. It's
cool.
always say
uh,
when you steal.
Cool, cool,
Cool, cool, cool, cool,
cool, cool.
cool, cool, cool.
I remember them taking bodies from a
Cool,
cedar
cool,
tree,
cool, cool,
skeleton.
Cool, cool.
cool, cool,
Okay.
Cool.
cool, cool. Cool week is somebody that's
yeah.
like cool week is somebody that's got light fingers.
Kleptomaniac.
Is that the right word?
Cool week.
Cool week,
Cool week.
Cool eek.
cool week,
Cool eek.
cool week. Cool, cool is when you're stealing.
What's cool week?
Somebody that likes stealing.
Oh, okay.
A thief?
A thief?
Yeah, like they're always stealing, and cuckoosh is like steals from time to time, like cuckoosh wa ishas ihi kisamu atnis. Wild woman steals children from time to time.
Sticky fingers.
Hmm.
Sticky. Is it quita or quit you or
Quit shit is when something sticks. Quita is when I don't know how you describe that one. Quita.
Not stuck on there now.
What's that, Jess?
When it's stuck on there, queen na. Sticky stuff stuck on your hand or something.
Quinna.
No.
quina or quina?
Quinosh is when it is sticking.
Like a
Quinosh.
friend.
Like your snuck, say, Chester?
Quinna.
Like it's stuck on the surface of something?
Uh
What did you say quita is?
Quita is like it sticks and it comes off and sticks again, comes off. Like kind of a repetition. Quit shit. Quita. I think that's the way to I might be describing it wrong.
Like when you're band-aids, yeah. Week up, geez, and it's this way. Oh,
Mm.
What's their name for them? Them little lean-to shelters they used to put on the grave chest. Remember, there used to be one on every grave at one time. What's their name for them?
Tim or something?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, there's George Louis has a word for a lean to. I don't know if he says shuck or something. Yeah, I'll try to look it up.
Huh.
Wasn't a lot of it when they couldn't find the body or something and they make that little mufti on a tree?
Umatsuquitish, George Louis, Smith, Mahtiqis, Kuch, Chashkak, Mahti Chikluk, Sa Chutski Issuquitku, Sa Chutski Issuquitku. He had a little house which might have been a lean-to. Sa Chutski Issuquitku. Does that ring any bells?
Not for me, no.
Sa Chut.
Sajitspi. Is that sound like one side roof?
Yeah, like it kind of leans to the one
Yeah,
side, far to the.
Say it again, Chester. Sachi.
Sajitspi. Sajitspi. Is that the same as your word there, John?
He says it slightly different. He says Sa Chutski.
Oh yes, Sajitspi. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like P, like his P, or like on the top.
Sachiski.
Yeah.
Sachitspi.
I wrote it wrong the first time. I'll do it again.
Sachiski.
Chut. Sa Chut. Whoops.
It's like half a roof.
Half a roof.
Yeah.
Sachitspi.
Right, Josh?
Sa Chutski.
Oh, Sachitspi.
Sachiski.
QI or PI?
Sachiski.
1 second, I'm just writing it down for you guys. For us.
Sachits.
You can have it. Okay.
P.
Both, and
Yeah, that both
PI.
makes sense. Yeah.
Did you say that's half a roof?
Yeah.
Sachitspi. Sachitspi.
Yeah, so you're saying it can be Sa Chutski or
Yeah.
or Sa Chutski.
Yep.
Partition.
Sachitspi.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wrote both of them. So the first one was a spelling mistake. The other one with the TCQII, that's from George Louis. And then this last one, Sa Chutski, is from Uwamis.
Okay.
So the last two are the ones that are correct.
Sachutspi.
Sa Chuts.
Sachutspi. Half a roof. Sachutspi. Sachutspi.
Chutspil. Sachutski.
Shotutski or shotuts?
P.
I'm hearing two different things here.
They're saying both.
I
Yep.
mean, like with I's or U's.
Oh,
Sachutspi.
you. Chuts, you.
Sachutspi.
Yeah, I wrote them in the chat.
Sachutski.
Huh.
Terry, I'm gonna leave just before 7 to go to the Thunderbird Hall for the video premiere.
Oh, what's up?
The kids did a video with,
Oh,
they created their own video and rap song.
yeah, right.
Are they gonna broadcast it on some platform?
They usually put it on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going
Can
to.
you put it on live?
Yeah, are they doing a live?
I heard they're gonna upload it after they premiered in the village here.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
You want me to go live at the hall?
Are those the same people that went to Bella Coola?
I
I'm
believe
on-
they're from the same company, yeah.
They did one with Bella Coola, and it was just awesome. It was just so cool.
The other Neutrino tribes too did one with them.
Kayukit,
Okay.
Kayukit did one too. They're on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh,
Same
cool.
with
Yeah, I seen that
Moachit.
Cayuga one.
I believe Moachit did too.
Oh,
Oh, awesome. I don't think I've seen those ones.
I'll go to the library, sweetie. Sure.
Holy mackerel.
my eh.
I have a question for you, Andy and Chess. We were talking about cocktail, subsequent everything and putting away. And I heard Josh talking about late Uncle Hudsmith, and they haven't burned his stuff yet. Is there anything that follows that or to be corrected?
I got distracted. Repeat your question.
My late Uncle Huts, they didn't burn his clothes and stuff after they buried him, and it's still in that house. And I'm wondering if there's going to be any consequences if they don't get it done right away.
There was one live incident in my, one incident in my family where a grandmother must have left some possessions. They kept some possessions in a closet. And one of my nieces went to get something out of her closet. And she found her grandmother, although she passed on already. She was sitting in a closet with her head to her knees. So she jashed my niece, and it scared the daylights out of my niece. And my mom told my sister and them to be done. So that might happen if they don't deal with it.
Okay.
Drew, I'm going home. It's good to listen to.
To enjoy your gathering.
You got a good background there. Hot Springs. Mochita. Who was that, Connie?
Chiaksa. Nuchiaksa.
Another one is no stop.
No stop.
Yeah.
That's keeping it.
What's that?
Keeping it.
Putting it away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No stop.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
nobody else will.
Yeah, it says hiding them away.
Yeah,
No, yakis when it's hidden away at home.
uh,
No, okay.
Yeah.
What was no saw?
When you hide something away, like your names or belongings. Does it work for names too? Or just belongings?
Chester,
hey,
Josh asked you a question about names. When you put names away,
Oh,
another person can take it a year after. That's no stop. You call no stop empty.
Okay, so you can use it for names too.
شو صح تسوي شو سوى
Josh.
Oksetu.
Chew. Okmaayaps.
Two squash.
With masses oktu.
We nakishwa.
Did you guys find a word for apron?
I think so.
I asked my Benfield friends, they didn't know either.
Huh. They're gonna try solid foods for my wife in 10 days.
Oh,
But
wow.
she's gonna have one more test to see if there's any other leakages with the one she's got. They'll try her on solid foods and see what happens.
Yeah.
She was real yuck up this morning.
Oh no.
What's the chop?
In pain.
Oh.
Yuck is when it's sore. Yuck is when you're feeling the pain.
Yeah. Oh. Prayers all around.
Oh, that's the time? 10 minutes? Okay, I'm gonna go.
25.
Go grab my coffee.
I'm just gonna go quickly pick up my prescription.
Okay.
Gemapi.
Yo,
Uquisit. Peak yakukit.
Kika?
Your whistle. Uquisit. You made it. Oh. Oh, dakshik masas uquis peak.
And quiz?
Yeah, like I wanna learn how to make one.
I gave you my address.
Yeah. I'll Google map you. Cool.
Real high tech.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't use string anymore. I use friction tape.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
but the old one, the deep sound one.
Yeah.
I'm still going to make them, but I haven't. I have to find the right wood for it, so it makes a really deep sound.
What do you want to make it out of? What kind of wood?
Umis.
Red cedar.
Anytime I'll show you.
Cool. I'm just looking for where I wrote your address down.
Over there.
Oh, I got it. I got it right here.
Josh. Josh.
Oh, those
Yeah. Yeah.
When did you start speaking? You're at sick?
Oh, it's been, well, like, I think I've been learning for probably like 14 years now.
Oh,
But I remember being like afraid. I remember being afraid and dealing with that stuff, and it would kind of come and go, like over the years. Sometimes when I've had to speak, like, when I speak for Johnson, a few times I felt like I thought I was scared, but then I was like, no, I'm not scared. I'm excited. Like I just kind of questioned it the one time, and I was like, I don't think I'm afraid. I'm like, I think I'm more excited. And, but yeah, sometimes I still get nervous, but
I don't know, I'm getting cramps.
I get nervous too when I'm around certain people that I don't know, when some people treat you bad or just people you don't get along with kind of thing. Sometimes I'll get kind of anxious or nervous around some people like that or a new environment or a couple times I was just like calm, like no nervousness at all. And that was pretty cool. But yeah, it's like a roller coaster ride. You can be just...
Where did you start?
Well, Katie and Lillian used to come visit us in Victoria, and they would speak the language to each other. And then ever since a kid, I wanted to speak another language. And so when they would come around and speak to each other, then that kind of reignited that desire. So then they would teach us little bits of stuff. And then Sydney and Doreen would come visit us in Victoria sometimes, and Lillian lived with us for a while in Victoria, and then when we moved to Port Alberni, Stanley would come stay here and teach us, and Katie taught us for years, and sometimes Sydney and Doreen would come.
Mhm.
And then I kind of stopped doing language for like a year and a half. And then Eva called me one day and she's like Chutska or Layla Rourke. She's doing a language house thing.
What are they?
So she's like, you should go to it. And I was like, oh yeah. I kind of hubbed and hawed, and then she got mad at me and she's like, no, you better go to it. I was like, okay. So I went, and like me and Eva were split up at that time, and I remember I went there, and I was I think I'd just broken up with a girlfriend at the time, and I was kind of sad, and we were sitting there, and then Layla stood up and started speaking Nuu-chah-nulth, and I was like, I never seen another young person speak Nuu-chah-nulth so well, and so I was just like, holy shit, it's not over. And like instantly this like fire was reignited in me, and I remember Tupac was there. That's I think where I consciously first met her. And then I would share like different stuff that I was learning and that I've been taught, and then Julia looked at me and she's like, Joshua, you can never put our language down ever again. And I was like, okay. And I haven't since. I remember like, I do language here and there a couple times a week, and then I was just like, what the hell am I doing? I'm like, this is so important. I should be doing this every day. And then that was kind of the struggle, was to start becoming more dedicated. And I didn't start doing language every day right away, but it was definitely in my mind. And then I like slowly worked towards that goal.
Mhm.
And then it became a reality of doing it every day, like listening to recordings, reading Caroline Little. I only got her book maybe 4 years ago, I think. I remember when I first read her book, it was like really challenging. And then I like spent so much time with it that I can remember a lot of stuff from in here. Like where it is, and if I can't remember it properly, I'll just look it up. But it's a process, it's a journey, and just like they say, if you want something bad enough, if you want it as bad as you need to breathe, you'll do it. But it's takes a lot of determination and a lot of willpower, and classes like this like really help build momentum. Like I've worked with Adam Worley, the linguist, for quite a long time, and a lot of the classes and stuff that he's done help build that momentum. Like, oh, there's a class I can go to on Monday. Oh, there's a class I go to on Thursday. And that helped. That gave me like another tool, another resource to go and learn. And so it helped build that momentum for me. And it was like a good support. Still are good supports like this. This is awesome. Because there's lots of stuff from Caroline Little and George Louis that like I'll ask Adam, and like sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know, I've never heard that before. And then so being in here with you guys, it's great because I can ask some of those questions and get feedback and just keep learning and keep helping other people learn. But yeah, like one of the biggest things is just getting over our fear. Like children don't have any fear, but then at a certain age they become self-conscious, and then they kind of, they don't want to be teased, they don't want to, and so as an adult learner, you have to like, I always say to people, I'm like, if you're learning to play guitar, You're gonna have to get comfortable with making mistakes. You're gonna have to get comfortable with making funny sounds and your notes. Like I don't play guitar, but your notes are off key, and the same thing with language. Like you're gonna have to get comfortable saying things wrong, getting comfortable making funny sounds, not making the sounds properly. Like you just have to get comfortable with that because you can't make real progress if you're sitting in your chair afraid, right? And like I think we all deal with that, but I think it's good to have like a conversation so that other people know, like, oh, you felt that way too? Oh, you still go through that sometimes? It's, yeah. Then it kind of normalizes it. And I used to really like be worried about saying things wrong in front of people, like groups and stuff. And I was just like, I just told myself, I'm like, I'm just role modeling that it's safe to be up here and making mistakes. It's safe to do it. Part of learning. This is what we have to do before we can start to say the sounds properly. And like some of the sounds I still say wrong. Vowel length is really challenging for me. And the Q is a difficult one too. And like I used to be afraid to say my name because I didn't feel like I was saying it right. So I really had to deal with that for a long time. Yeah.
That makes sense. There's like coming into this group too, like listening to you guys talk, it kind of like untangles my tongue, like to be able to say some of the words.
Yeah.
Because we're so used to English. And then when we're trying to say words, at first we kind of get jumbled up because we're not really knowing what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
But the more we keep doing it, the more it feels like our tongue kind of gets to the places that it needs to.
Yeah.
And it feels good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like our body. It's like that.
Where can I pick up Caroline and George Louis books?
Makwituish Anamaso.
Okay.
Well, I think she just has Caroline Little, her mom's book.
Does she live in Port Alberni?
I believe she does, yeah. I
Lee
think.
might
What about
have
George Louis?
Lee might have her dad's book in Victoria there, Andy.
Okay, does she own or she sells it?
Yeah, LK.
Sold online.
That other language society, QLS, I think it is. They sell them. I think they're $65 for Caroline Little's book. I'm not sure where to buy George Louis. I've only seen it on Amazon on the US, American Amazon. I haven't seen it anywhere else. I'd like to get another copy because mine are falling apart. I've read them. I've used them so much, like they're, like you could see, they're just falling apart now. They're an amazing resource. Like this is the real wealth treasure here.
The school council should
Chester,
gather
what does Slupquatchie mean?
Ripped up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you hear that, Josh?
Did you say Slupquatchie?
Slupquatchie.
Quatchie.
Yeah, Slupquatchie.
Ripped up? Like a paper or a bed sheet? Achoo. Slupquatchie.
Slupquatchie.
That's what the stoners used to use back in the 70s. Slupquatchie, ripped up. Hey, Chester.
Yeah, like that Chris Farley skit. It's like, I heard you're a writer. I heard you're using your paper for rolling duties. Or something like that.
His name is Hupquatchie. Hupquatchie is ripped.
Oh, different. Andy.
Harry.
Louis has George's for $100.
Okay.
What? It's kidding. Probably worth it though. Yeah, it's worth it. You can photocopy and start bootlegging them. Andy's book.
Gosh, why don't you photocopy 20 for each of us?
There's a new type of bootlegger in a house, Josh.
Yeah.
So they're selling gasoline.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Better buy yourself a trench coat, Josh.
When are we
Miss-
going to make
That's
Andy
so
a Chester's
awesome.
book?
You didn't even fill up the jerry can.
No.
Tell them you want seniors discount on the book.
Terry, Ariel, Utsa, get it. I remember.
Can I go for coffee break now?
Oh, we just got back.
Whatever, Steve.
Whose other books are you referencing besides Caroline and George, Josh?
Turn it around again?
Well,
Oh.
I have those two books. And I have the Heshquiet dictionaries.
Oh, we were on.
There is another dictionary. There's a few other books out there. I don't have them all. Some of them are really expensive. Like I think Stonham's Concise Dictionary. I think that one's like $400. I don't have that kind of money for books right now.
Yeah.
There's this one that Bill and them worked on a few years ago. I can email it. Hold on.
Who made? I checked it. Who made this?
How is it? Language and Culture Guide. It must say at the front here. Lil Webster. Corey Wetchlin was one of the teachers here that worked with her, I think. So I can email this one to the group.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
And it's Josh.
Can you just print mine?
What was that?
I can print it at the school, yeah.
Or it can get printed here, Mom.
I'll give you my email address.
Oh yeah, you're not on our emailing list.
I'm still waiting for mine for Chinook from Auburn.
There's my email address.
Okay, I'll add the both of them.
Awesome.
Because I speak a little bit of Chinook. Ichi Waikai Tum Tum Tum. That's an answer for Tlahoya Tillicum.
Oh.
Tillicum.
You have that Toxapa, Josh?
Yeah. Unox.
What's that? No.
You know that big orange dictionary?
Yeah, the new Chanos one.
Yeah. I'm not sure where mine went, but I'm pretty sure I have one.
The school has like 3 copies.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can I have one?
No. Our students use them.
I'm a
But
student.
I have the I have the digital copy too here on my laptop. Where you search up the word.
Can't you like, oh yeah, that's what you just said. Haven't.
You'll have to come and load my laptop.
Yeah. Better come home.
My roommate downloaded it on her phone from somewhere, but I don't know where she downloaded it from.
Oh,
Who shared it with me? I think Layla shared it with me.
oh,
Look at my email. It didn't add you, Josh.
And
Let's
you would
try
think
again.
Grandpa has books too.
I was kind of away from my gadget here when you guys were talking about George Louis.
Oh, Lee Louie has copies for $100.
And what is this called?
I'm not sure.
It's called George Louis Duchamp, A How's It Texts with Grammatical Analysis. It looks just like Caroline Little's book, but it's at least twice as thick.
Yeah.
And it comes with 2 CDs as well.
Oh.
Well, let's try send this now.
I have
Hmm.
copies of them here, guys.
Huh?
Well, not for sale. I have my own copies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the book he says Louis is actually Louis. Said wheat market mamashni atwa Louis. So they changed it to Louis. And he says it means break of day. Day or break of dawn. Louis.
I know what I was gonna ask you, Josh. Do you really understand now? Like when people are talking?
Israel champion.
I find different speakers like I find well, like the number of speakers is really shrinking, right? And I find that usually the women I could understand easier. Hudson spoke really clearly. I can't understand everything, but I can understand like a fair bit. But yeah, some speakers they're a little sloppier with their sounds. And I found that usually women were very clear. And then some of the male speakers were very, very clear, like Hudson. Can't remember who else I'm thinking about.
Cliff. Cliff Ackleo.
Cliff?
You never hear him speak?
I've heard him speak before. I haven't been around him much. So I don't really get a chance to hear him speak much.
While we were in Nanaimo too, when our daughter was there, her uncle spoke, Russell Robinson. He's a silent speaker. I was like, whoa. That's cool.
I'd have to see him to know if I know who you're talking about.
I know he was saying, I have nobody to talk to. I said, you can call me anytime you want, Uncle.
I know he's always phoning me to ask, oh, how do you say this? How do you? He said he understands pretty much everything.
Yeah.
That's the other place to get to is like those of us that English is our first language, we have like an English brain, and then learning new channels, trying to build a new channel brain so that you're sentence construction are correct with the proper new channel, if you know what I mean. Like it's
Mm.
most of the world's languages are like English is backwards.
Yeah.
So like the action kind of comes first in new channel, right? Where English is more like kind of like egotistical I.
Hmm.
Chachi, Mona, Chachi.
Hmm.
It's because the alphabet is limited.
Yeah, like English has like what 26 symbols, and then new channel has what is it 42? I think.
Uncle
It
Sid
adds up
used
one.
Uncle
Adds
Sid
up.
used to say the English language is a slippery slope.
Yeah.
That's why we have lawyers.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what Uncle Sid's words.
Well, some people go to university and then they use big words to try to exclude you from conversations. Someone do that kind of stuff. Or
That to say there's no such thing as native writing. That's saying that was mostly trying to understand what we're saying or what the ones that could speak what they're saying. So I'm really curious as to where this it came from, the writing. Who started this writing?
Probably the German, Adam.
No,
No.
back in early, was it 1900s? There was that linguist, Sapir.
Oh yeah.
Edward Sapir, and I don't know if he was the first, but somewhere back there he was like the Nootka Tech. He had what's his name? Thomas was helping him. There's a few native speakers that were helping him develop, like he had his own kind of writing system. So he documented like stories and lots of good stuff. So it's been changing over the years, the writing system.
He was part of that group that I think Sapir used to work with this Sayachapas in Tishad.
Yep. Yep.
Were they Mamashli, Josh?
Yeah, I don't know where I can't remember where they were from, but
So my dad was right.
Did you guys get my email?
what does it look like?
I got one.
Nope, no email.
Oh.
I put a link to Edward Sapir's Nootka texts in the chat. They are in the public domain now.
How do you check, dear?
I got mine too.
Carrie.
I got mine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I always say to people, I'm like, we need as much help as we can get. Like you gotta use your listening skills, like all the different styles of learning, right? Some people, like me, I like to be like in immersion. I like the linguist stuff too, but I think my more natural way is like being immersed intuitively. But yeah, we got to use writing, reading, speaking, listening, like everything. Have you guys ever? Who asked you what?
talking really lightly to.
I'm breaking up.
Are you?
Mhm. Mm.
Oh, yes, sorry.
I'm gonna sign out now, Miss Cup.
Have fun.
Shoo.
Oh.
True, Miss Ann.
Andy,
Hey,
with the kids' feast coming up next week, I was wanting our MC to thank the people who loan the kids their dances after it's done. We have a girl from high school who's the MC. So how would she thank an owner for allowing the kids to use their dance?
um, Kowa Masanish Yak Yaksu Unnak Uhiak Ohish Nukiak Astikshnish CEO Wasapsukni Chester, help me.
Kako Wamasanish Yakyakitsu Unak Uhyak Uhish Nukyak Atikshiknish Siwa. That's as far as
Oh,
I can get.
Attikshnish CEO Attikshnish CEO
Atikshik.
Wasap Wasap Attikshnish CEO
Usap.
Wasap
no kukutsu.
Wasap no Kitsu
No, 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 kitsu.
your songs.
No, kitsu.
No, it is when you sing, when you start singing. No. Say it again, Chester. No.
No kukutsu. Your songs. No kukutsu.
Kukitsu.
When you're using their song.
Kukitsu.
No kukutsu.
No, kukitsu. Okay. Kitsu una Usyak Uhish. Nukyak Atikshik.
Wouldn't you include the dance that goes with the song?
Usap. No, kukitsu. So would you say the name of the person and the song or the dance name?
I should learn to shut my phone off. People are missing. I'm guilty. Put your phones away. Repeat it from the beginning. See if we can change it up.
Tleko wamasanish yakyak kitsu unak usyak uhish nukyak atikshiknish siwa usap nut kukitsu.
Yeah, that's pretty much covers it. Right, Chester?
Yeah, yeah.
Because yeah, that's right. Getting nutty or just not enough coffee?
Say, could we say wa atik shikmasanish idqsu umak up at is sukin ohwas nuk nuk huyas kukitqsu huyasuk itqsu, like allowing them to use umak up or atik shikmasana yak itqsu akusi akusai nut
allowing him to use
ohwasap
no kukitqsuaish uhiak. Well, how do you define uhiak, Chester? Is that like regalia?
Yeah.
No?
Yep.
Uhiak. That's like regalia, eh?
Do people say who's in for dance regalia as well? Who's in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Who's in? Who's in?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Like mix in rain gear.
Mix in?
Mix in girl.
Mix inut. Mix inut. Mix inut.
Mix inut.
Mix inut.
Mix inut is when you get stuck in a rain squall.
Mm.
Oh.
Mix inut. Shucks.
How did we get in the rain? We're on stage. We clean it. Oh, he said rain gear, didn't he?
Should I show them what I want?
How'd you say rubber pants?
Mix in.
In. Look what I won at the Tinwis language gathering.
Forget how to say dice.
Forgot all about it.
Are you going to ask to use their dance or their songs?
We did take them before they started practicing to go ask permission to
Oh,
use.
yeah.
Yeah, we took the children to the owners.
Yeah.
Pat Charlson made a real interesting comment about what the old timers were very strict about who used the songs.
Mm.
And he said to me, the younger generation, they're doing it any old way now. He said what he said to me. He said, you just didn't get up and sing a song. that belonged to somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
but it's changing.
Mm.
There's a penalty for that too in Dorchester. When they do
Yeah.
that, just if they get in trouble.
Yeah.
Oosh, miss nakshit. Oosh, miss nakshit. Oosh, miss nakshit. Is when there's, it's like a reprimand.
Ushmin,
Oosh, miss nakshit.
Ushmin,
You're in trouble for using something that doesn't belong to you. Oosh, miss nakshit.
Nakshit.
Oosh, miss nakshit. Oosh, miss. Chester, explain oosh, miss. Is that like trouble? Or
Yeah.
when you're in trouble?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because I seen them stop a dance they were doing o'clock at Watmos, and Pat and Mamie stopped them from doing it.
Huh.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Hmm.
I seen that.
I witnessed that.
Mm.
But usually there's a penalty for that to happen, right? They gotta pay or do something to, even though they're not supposed to do it, to make it right.
Yep.
There's a word for it. Just trying to think what it is.
Are you trying to do it on my clean floor? I mopped twice.
Did Chacham Hayap?
Correction.
Let's
Can't. I think it's Chachamayap. Is that what you said?
yeah.
Make it right.
Chacham Hayap or maybe Cliff Seek up. I think there's another way to say it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
To seek up
yeah.
to make it right.
Well, Cliff is like good, right? Cliff Seek up. It's kind of, to me, it's like make it go in a good way. You could say up.
Cheek up.
Yeah,
Cliff,
up
we
cheek up.
always say cliff cheek up.
Cliff cheek up, up seek up, up cheek up.
Cheek up.
Is that like Cliff?
Cliff cheek up.
Yeah.
That's to make it go in a good way.
Oh.
Cliff cheek up. Cliff cheek up.
Oh.
So what's Teachmas? The building, Chacham High of Teachmas.
So like
your well-being.
Your
Oh,
well-being,
Yeah.
good heart.
God, I can't remember what that word is when they do the correction.
it's not Tlositap, is it? Tlositap?
sit up.
Yeah.
Chachumhayab is correcting it.
Yeah.
Chachumhayab.
Chacham hayap masay hayan. Titu samit kut hayak or naskayak. He wants to correct this because he dropped his drumstick.
Yeah. Oh.
What was sit up?
Jacob. Jacob is what I heard.
Jacob.
Taking things in a good way, in a good direction.
Jacob.
Jacob, yeah.
Jacob. Jacob.
Jacob. Jacob.
Jacob.
Oh, Jacob.
Jacob.
Hmm.
What about I don't know if I asked it before. Thank you for being here.
Are you on mute?
No. Weak.
Like go to Clowens. How do you say it, Chet? Clowens E?
You can say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Or Clowens E. That's when they come to you, eh?
Yeah.
Clowens E. Thank you for the ones that came. Clowens E means that came to join you. And what was that other word you used, Chester? You just said it. Those who joined us.
What was it?
The ones that came to us.
I missed
Chloe, you're saying move closer. Chloe, like the group that comes to you.
Teko itu shiakia kakitsu. I missed the next word.
Klawinsi.
Oh, Klawinsi niwa.
And Chester said something else. Something about Ushpayas.
When you're going to watch.
Hey, Terry, I gotta run.
Okay.
Ushpayas.
Yes.
Yeah, you can leave that separate, I think.
Yes.
Ushpayas.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, like come to watch with interest.
Yes.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Chester, ushpayas with us. Ushpayas. Ushpayas. Huh?
Muguitas
Ushpayas
was
with us.
Muguitas Hachtue
Huh?
was Muguitas Hacht
Oh, was with us. So who'll Terry? In the Thomas. Who'll when's your event taking place?
Muchis. Okoms. Sakit. Oh, Ish Hayu. Thursday, May 30th.
Was home?
Hayu Tenak. Mark deceased Jim.
10 a.m. Oh, I got an eye specialist appointment that day.
Did you say Ushpayas Witusk? Is that how you say it?
Ushpayas.
Ushpayas Witusk?
Ushpayas Witusk.
Are you going to watch?
Are you gonna watch with interest, or I think that's the best way I can describe it. Ushpayas Witusk. It sort of has your interest, eh?
Yeah.
Like you're watching.
It's like interesting.
Yeah.
Could we say Johnny Massas Patik Shikl Ushpayas Minhai?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Did you get that, Terry?
Quick.
Say it again, Josh.
Johnny Massas Patik Shikl Ushpayas Minhai? Yeah.
Sorry. Ushpayas Minhai.
Yeah. The ones that are in here watching.
With interest.
Yeah.
Hi.
The ones that are fascinated watching.
Chani Mahsas Atikshik Ushpayas Minhai.
Yeah.
I'll please slap chipsutish. I'll write it in the chat for you.
Chani Mahsas Atikshik Ushpayas Minhai. What does it mean?
People that are watching with interest, like they're interested in the activity. Ushpasha is when you're fascinated with what's going on.
Ushpasha.
You say ushpasha pitskya. You did something that intrigued you.
What was it?
Ushpasha pitskya. Ushpasha pitskya.
Ushpasap Itzksitya.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
That they intrigued you. Like
okay.
You took a lot of interest in what they did.
Ushpasap Itzksitya. Machine.
Roger.
We say
Speech is
your turn.
being- oh,
Huh?
Go ahead, Malin.
what did that one mean? Ush, patlapits, yeah.
They
You
intrigued you.
you captured my interest. Or like you're just sort of fascinated with what they done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know how you. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Ush, patlapits, yeah.
Ush, patlapits, yeah.
Ush, patlapits,
Ush, patlapits, yeah.
Or I guess you could just say ush pasha itsk. The up is like the causative.
You're just observing them that they're interested.
Ush,
You're
observing
the person that's taking interest.
Cameron went there today. You're observing the person
that took interest.
Yeah,
You say ush pashits. That's another way of saying ush pashits. I'm fascinated with what happened. I think that's the best way to explain it.
Like being observant, watching over.
Fascinated.
Ush pashits.
Yeah. شو قابت لي تقشت لي ويك أتلبيشل أي صور Tracy Samsung 200 power, how do you say power squeak
Power
cheese. Simius, is he still on here?
He's just listening today.
Okay. We got Lapisha, Carissa, Catherine, Bettina, Adrian, Joshua, George, and Grace.
Does this make sense to you? Kikish haisuta chikl?
What's that?
Does this make sense to you guys? Kikish haisuta chikls?
Kikish Hitchels?
Yeah, Hudson, he said it's hard to hear him this one part, but it sounds like he says like Kikish hai is like shaking, right?
Yeah.
Trembling. But it sounds like he says Kikish hai suta chicks. I don't know what the sutta. I don't know if that's like if I'm hearing him correct. It's hard to hear that part in the recording, but it sounds like he says Kikish hai suta chicks.
Kishtitua. Chester, is that a word? Kishtitua. That's when you're cheeks are shaking.
It sounds like it's saying you're shaking or shivering.
Yeah, he was talking about when he was younger and they would get him to speak, be a speaker.
Oh.
He said it sounds like he's saying Kikish Haisuta chicks.
Okay. Okay.
So like being nervous?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Got stage fright.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're saying it pretty close.
Yeah, it's really hard to hear him in the recording. That one little sutta part, or that's what it sounds like, but yeah.
Hmm. Oh.
Yeah, like he says something like Chukwawa sik shik masapsutih na ik kikish haisuta chik shaky. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know what that sutta. I don't know if I'm hearing it right, but that's what it sounds like. Kikish haisuta chik.
It sounds right. Oh.
Just that sutta chick that I like. It doesn't sound familiar. Like,
Yeah, it
I don't
doesn't
know
sound
if I've heard that before.
Kikishatsatua.
Kikish haisuta chik.
Was he talking about a crowd of people?
He's talking about himself. How
By
they would
himself?
call him. Yeah, they would come call him over and six. I want you to speak.
Kikishatsatua.
Isn't suit shik like turn like a drill? Like when you drill something, suit.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could kind of connect it to is he started shaking and turning like a drill or Kikish Haisuta chicks or I don't know. I'm creative, right? So I can create any kind of.
I think he was turning around and wondering what to talk about while he was asked. Getting ready.
Or you know when a person paces around, like you keep like you're saying you're pacing around, turning, shaking. What am I gonna do? That kind of thing.
It sounds right for some reason.
Kikish haisuta chicks.
It's kind of like when you start a song and you're cold
and
it doesn't come out right.
Mm.
You know how some singers are in there, they don't sound in beat with the singers. They're cold.
Oh.
Bless you.
How'd you say that in Newtown?
Bless
you.
Tupad says, Kusapin uyak miss. Let it be good news. She didn't know how to, she's like, what's blessed? Yeah. The one recording that I'm talking about, like where Hudson's talking about the whalers, I recorded them on my old phone. And it's really hard to hear it because it's an iPhone 7S. the speaker is not very loud at all. So I got to like hold it up to my ear. But the other night I spent 2 hours transcribing it out, and I probably got like another hour till I'm finished. And then like I'm just writing it out by hand in New Charnoth, and then eventually I'm gonna put it into a chart on the computer where it has the New Charnoth and the English, and then I'm gonna get it. Hopefully Adam can spell check it, like correct it for me, and then any other elders that can lend their expertise. Like that's why I was asking earlier about Tsitu Masni and Quin Luchisht. Yeah.
When somebody sneezes, they used to say, "Hey, go Jade." Your old flame is thinking about you.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Go Jade.
Okay.
Hey, somebody's thinking about you.
Could we say Ua Pua Klish when E Chiksuwa? That makes sense.
So when you're sneezing,
Go Jade.
okay.
You're remembered.
Clo Chitlis when you remember something. Clo Chitlis that somebody else is remembering you. Clo Chitlis.
Or Chacheditsk Nas. You've been nudged by the creator. The other recordings, I talked to Adam and I can't remember what he told me. Oh my God. Yeah. Sometimes my brain just goes blank.
Must have been Andrew sneezing making you forget.
Hey, couple Flaxa.
Hello.
Were you saying we have access to previous chats for the words in our other classes?
Yeah, and when you go to the chat here, I made it so you can see the previous classes, so it scrolls back quite a ways.
Okay.
Doesn't work for me.
No?
It only goes up to the beginning of the class, today's class.
Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to search offline and I didn't know where or if we had access other than while in class. Because there's a couple of pages in my book now that are blank, and I guess I blanked out and didn't take notes a couple of times, but I just was wanting to fill out my book.
Because when I don't know why it's showing me all the chats, but when I end the class, it saves the audio, it saves the video, it saves the chat. I could try email that, but it looks, the format looks weird to me though. When I open the chat, like it has little markings and who said what.
Will we have access to the recording too?
Yeah, I've been posting them. I'll show you before we go. We have, what do we have? 4 minutes. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. So if you have Facebook, I put them there. I also put them on YouTube. I gotta move this out of the way.
Oh.
I put all the class recordings on this page here. the Ahausa language, Ahausa Kukuata. So you go to photos, go to albums, and you'll see the immersion class with Andy and Webster, Andy and Chester. I'm up to week 5 I uploaded it.
Okay.
Nice.
So and then I also have them on YouTube.
I'll check out YouTube.
It is under this one here, the Mock Deceased Cultural Ed. And same thing, I put them in a folder under immersion. Where
Oei, we kapsel CEO,
Can you show me that one again? Beb's on YouTube?
okay, so it's under Mock Deceased Cultural Ed. So if you use YouTube, you can download them.
Okay.
Mock Deceased Cultural Ed, and it's a playlist called How's It Immersion Course 2024.
Does that include the beginners too? The one I missed, I wasn't in the beginners.
Yes. So right here you see below it, it has the How Is It beginner course. All classes and all the teacher resources I made are on that. And then I also use this page to upload what we teach the kids to when I have time.
How is it immersion course?
But yeah, a How Is It immersion course on YouTube. Even if you put it in a search bar, it should show up.
Is there a way to link this to other people's YouTube channels?
I don't know.
The reason I say that is because I've made about maybe 5 videos of me telling stories, some of them with puppets.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember years ago, I was thinking it'd be really good if like a YouTube channel like this, and then connect it to the videos that I posted, like, like people who have YouTube channels and connecting them. For people who are into that.
The puppet package is a good one. I used to have one for myself too, and do beginners, little kids like nursery, kindergarten, preschool. Get the sounds and the names of the animals and the sounds they make and have little stories. That's great.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
I have homework for you about stories.
Yeah.
Long ago, it says the storytellers say, show your hand. And if there was 5 kids or 10 kids, they tell the story. And I'll give you an example. Snot Boy, the one that's in Copper Woman, my name Peter told that part of the story. So the other one, my late Auntie Josephine had Snot Boy when he went to the moon and back. But the other ones, I haven't heard them yet.
Yeah.
Because they were told in that order. And I've been trying to find out who else had the other stories for Snot Boy.
Yeah.
And that was some kind of teaching. It also was referred to the landmarks of all the territories.
Yep.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, when maybe when the mountains and the rivers and the lakes and the streams were created, Katie used to talk about Chastam Smith, and she said he was like the hero. And yeah, we were hoping to get more stories about Chastam Smith as well. But Tupac tells a story about Snot Boy. Ohidwaish Aint Ook Umasi Chik Hakwak Patsasaki Hakwak Makumsa Yet hook mahdi hupasi at heights hupas moon hook matmas and quin chick with makumsa ain't ooked. What does he say? Uusum sa ayaku tihati ohwas aqs asa stoop klamas chicks so she tells that version where he wants to marry the Utsank Shik Masa Ukwith Makum. So he wants to marry the lady on the moon, and then he gets the people to help him make arrows, and he keeps shooting the arrows, and he climbs them like a rope to the moon, and then Tushkua, the father Ha Kwak Sma'aka Nuwiaksaki Ma'akumsa. Her father's really stingy with his daughter, and then he has Tushkua Awahak Tushkua Suwa Aksuk Machik Watshik Paint Oot Kuyu Hinin, or you will swallow him when he arrives. So she tells that story. It's been a long time since I've told that story. I might have a recording. I think I have a recording of it. I need a new computer, so I have stuff on a hard drive, but I need to get a new computer so I can start accessing recordings that I've made over the years. Yeah. So I'm very interested in learning that stuff too. And
yeah, because I was told that
yeah,
one chapter was told to this person, the other person, and the other. And I know my auntie mom, she told me the Antic story to the moon when he went to the moon and came back. And then there's the ending one. I don't know who has the ending story.
even if people can remember them in English, that's helpful too. Like one lady was telling the wild woman story with Snot Boy. And just she told it in English, but some of the things she said were really really cool things that she said. So sometimes I'll listen to like I'll listen to Caroline Little and George Louis, and then I might listen to a two-pot recording, and then I'll try to create my own version from 2 or 3 different people's versions, because I'm an artist, so I'm like really creative. So yeah, I like to take parts from other stories and blend it together and try to be creative, and like that for me is really fun. But yeah, it's a lot of work learning stories, but I think it's a really good activity. I can't remember if I said it before, but like when I worked in the language nest with Julia and other elders, that's when I started learning stories, because it was like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes of fluent New Channel. And I was like, if I'm ever gonna get good at this, I need to hear it fluently, even though it's really challenging. But yeah. Is there a way to say chewy? Like, if you cook it too long, it'll become chewy.
Like overcooked?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah. I used to
cook it too long, it just gets chewy. Like octopus.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I'm still cooking shrimp. Holy moly. Okay.
Wouldn't it be eating? Or like when you're chewing?
Tacha is chewing, right?
Yeah.
Tachapi? I don't know. It's too chewy.
Sweet sauce.
Oh, I'm getting hungry.
What did the chap serve you last night?
What's that, Chester?
What did the Japanese serve you last night?
Moose.
Oh.
Moose. I don't know how you say steak in our language.
Moose. See you guys tomorrow.
Napatli. Napatli.
Good night.
I'm sending more prayers out for
Good night, everybody. Thanks,
Good
Cousin Steve.